What's up? All right. We getting it lined up? Figuring it out? What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? Whoop, whoop. How y'all doing today? Is that Marissa Shepherd? What? No way. What's up, Michaela? What's up, Johnny? How y'all doing tonight? Good to see y'all. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What are you doing? In the comments below, I want you to write what's the craziest thing you did today? The craziest thing that you did. What's up? All right. Oh no. What's up, you guys? All right, we had sound coming through the computer, through the TV. We didn't want that. That was just crazy. All right, CJ, what's up? Play guitar. Dude, right on, bro. I'm proud of you. What did you guys do today? Guitar is the coolest thing that I've heard anyone say. So that was really cool, CJ. I appreciate that. Super cool. All right. What else did you guys do today? Looking at our Facebook audience. Anyone tuned in on Facebook yet? We're looking. We're signing in. It's Sarah and I here tonight. We are live streaming straight from our humble abode, as they say.
We got Patty and Johnny on Facebook.
Right on. What's up? What's up? Dude, what did you play? You learned to play, Oh, Hey Joe by Hendrix. What? Can you do the whole song, CJ? That's pretty nuts. Can you do the whole thing? That would be pretty crazy if you could. I'd be actually, like, that's a lot for one day. Yeah. Well, guys, if you're just joining us, this is our Tribe Youth, kind of, that's good. It's our Tribe Youth live stream. So we're so happy that you're joining us. We're trying out some new features on Facebook and on YouTube. Instagram doesn't allow us to do the fancy cool stuff, but we're just doing a few features, so you're not missing much if you're on Instagram. Believe me, you're not missing anything. What's up? Is that Caprice? Welcome! We're just asking everybody right now to see what we've been doing today. Looking at the comments. Right on. Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome, CJ. I like that. Maybe later, maybe at the end. That'd be cool. But I'm asking everybody who's watching Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, what have you been doing today? I just want to hear what you guys have been doing. Coolest thing so far has been CJ. He said he played guitar. I wonder what you guys have been doing. Super excited. Caprice, dancing and hang out with fam. Oh, right on. Little family time, little dance action. Was there a song that you danced to that you're just like, dude, that was legit? What was the song? I want to know. I want to know. All right, looking. Anyone from Facebook yet?
Just your mom.
Just my mom. Right on. My mom's tuning in. Hey, mommy. How's it going? Right on, right on, right on. Oh, yeah. All right. Little Nicki Minaj action. Getting that dance on. All right, you'll have to teach me like how to do that stuff. Jonathan, welcome to the party, dude. Good to see you. We're asking what people are doing today. So far we've heard from CJ playing guitar, learned a little Hendrix. We had Caprice, who was dancing to Nicki Minaj. Sounds like a lot of fun. Then we had Jonathan, super pumped. Jonathan joined us. Jonathan, what have you been doing today? What have you been doing today? I'm really excited to hear. We're just getting followers, so if you're just joining this or your first time tuning in, this is our Tribe live stream. We got a few things planned tonight. We got a few games planned I'm really excited about. Actually, gift card for the winner. Last week, Simone won our Jeopardy trivia. So guess what? She got a gift card to Amazon. Are you going to win our gift card giveaway tonight for our game? I'm pretty excited. I hope you will. But that's pretty cool. Ooh, playing Splatoon. Jonathan, I like it. Splatoon's the game, man. If you got a Switch, I'm sure Jonathan's looking for some people to play with, especially during the quarantine. But yeah, again, like I said, we're going to be playing a few games today. Are you going to win our gift card? We're going to do a little bit of worship here in a little bit and a short word. Just keep things brief. But hey, I just want to connect with you guys, see how you've been doing. I know the quarantine has been kind of crazy for everybody. You know, I know some people, like, you do really well not having to be around others. And then I know others of you are having a little bit more of a difficult time not being around others. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, so we'll kind of get started here in a second. We're still waiting for our some of our people to tune in. We got more and more. If you're just joining us, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram has been pretty popular in the comments right now, but Facebook, Instagram, or Facebook, YouTube, comment what you've been doing today. I'd love to hear. For me, I play a little bit of guitar, I practice a little bit of guitar. I've been doing a lot of stuff for Tribe, so trying to figure out ways that we can still have community, even though we're not like sitting next to each other. That's pretty cool. Oh, I installed a new router, a new modem. Last week, we had our old school setup. I wish I could show you this week. Like this week, way better setup. Facebook and YouTube, hopefully their camera won't fall this time. I don't suspect it will. But I heard them last time, so that was pretty funny. Oh, you invited Chima. What's up? Chase Lipinski. What's up, dude? We're getting the Tribe action going. Welcome to the party, dude. We've been asking everybody what they've been doing. Caprice was dancing to Nicki Minaj. CJ was doing some Hendrix today on his guitar. Jonathan was playing some Splatoon. What have you been doing? Oh, you'll be watching on YouTube. Chase is going to YouTube. Sounds good, brother. I'll see you there. But yeah, what have you guys been doing today? Just interested, wondering what's been up. Anything from Facebook yet? Any comments? No. All right. Some leaders are still tuning in too, so I'm excited for our leaders to pop on. If you're a leader watching, give a little shout out reminder to other leaders. Hey, don't forget, get on the comments. I want to hear what you've been doing too. We're getting the whole party started, so that'll be real good. All right. So what we're going to do...
Krista says hello.
Krista's in. What? Welcome, Krista. Are you watching? What's she watching on?
Facebook.
Krista, good to see you. We've been asking everybody what you've been doing. I'm excited. I play a little bit of guitar today and did some work for Tribe, setting up this live stream, making sure it was smooth. Also, I'm wondering, hey, what's up, Claire? Boop, 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 boop. What have you guys been doing today? That's been the question. So write in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. But how is the stream quality for you? Is it good? Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me something to let me know if it's coming through clear and easy and quickly and succinctly. And if not, let me know. Little recap of what we're doing today. So we're going to be playing some games. We got some gift cards to give away. Last week, Simone won our Jeopardy challenge. So she got a sweet gift card to Amazon. Will you win our game tonight? I don't know. Stay tuned. I'm excited for what we got in store. Yep. And Krista, what's Krista been doing? Anything cool? Stream quality's looking good. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate that feedback. Whoop, whoop. That's good on Instagram. Instagram's coming through clear. What about for Facebook, YouTube? Sarah, how we doing?
Patty says she has been waiting for Tribe to start. And Krista's been playing video games.
Ooh, Krista's been playing video games. I would love, dude, tomorrow I plan on playing a bunch of video games. I'm just going to play it up the whole night. I don't know what's going to happen. But if you're just tuning in, remember we have our live stream on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. So you can go to @Tribe5 on Instagram or on Facebook. And you can go to Tribe Youth on YouTube. Look for our logo. And they'll see which one is the Tribe Youth on YouTube. You can watch in any of those. We'll have comments, and we'll be looking to see those comments coming through. So I'm actually excited for that. That'll be good. So anything from YouTube yet? Do we have anything from YouTube?
I'm logging in.
Logging in now.
David Benika's on. He said, I've been thinking of seeing you all day, Zach. Highlight of his day.
David Benika has been thinking of me all day. I love you. Hearts. Hearts to you, bro. I'm glad. Marcy joined. I think that's James, actually. But welcome out, James. Glad you're with us. Asking everybody. We're just getting started. Going to get people together. We'll get started in probably 3 minutes. We just want people to get tuned in. I know we got a few highlights. No. Oh, is this actually Marcy? Woo! What's up, Marcy? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. I'm glad you're with us. Glad you're tuning in. We're asking what everyone's been doing with their day today. I'm excited. Oh, you're representing for James. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, what about Facebook? Anything else or YouTube? Any cool stuff coming through? Looking for them comments. I just want to hear what you guys been doing. Sarah's been working all day, working hard, doing that lawyer thing. making sure people are prosecuted. No, she doesn't do that area of law, but it's pretty fun. It's fun to say. Sweet. As a recap for today, remember today we're going to be playing a few games. I'm excited. We are going to be doing a little bit of trivia action. So if you've ever played our Gaspionage game at Tribe, you'll have a little bit of an inroad for our game today. We're giving away some gift cards, so I'm excited for that. So hopefully you came ready. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, working and shopping. Yep, for those in quarantine. I like that. That's awesome. Yeah, trivia. Hopefully you're good at that, Marcy. I think you'll be good at that. I think you'll be good.
David says he's been staring at a blank wall.
David's been staring at a blank wall all day. Cleaning, cooking, and teaching is Claire. What else we got?
David says the color of the wall was beige.
David, stop looking at that wall, bro. Your face is going to melt off if you look at it too long. At least that's what I hear. I don't know. Maybe that's not true. But yeah, pretty funny. So if you're just tuning in, we got people watching on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They're spread out all over the place, but I'll be doing my best to combine them, all those comments into our stream. And Sarah is behind camera. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Facebook can see your fingers. Instagram can't see anything. So she'll be our moderator, making sure this whole thing is legit. And yeah, CJ, hopefully you win, man. Then you can get those new guitar strings you've been wanting from Sweetwater. Probably your Guitar Center. I don't know where you shop, but yeah. So like I said, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever works best for you. We're gonna do our best to view the comments, especially for trivia time. Tonight we're gonna do a little bit of worship, a short word, and get into those games. So I think it's about time we're gonna get started. So if you want to share this with your friends, get them in a watch party. If you're on Facebook or invite them via YouTube or give them a text, shout out. Go for it.
YouTube, we have Lane and Alina.
What? Lane, Alina on YouTube. Yep. Shout out to
and
you.
We have Abno.
What? Abno, you're on, dude?
And we got Kenneth and Leon.
Kenneth and Leon? Bros! That's awesome. All right, I've been asking, what have you guys been doing today? Really excited to hear what you guys have been doing.
Yeah, so let's see.
The Tribe crew,
man. I don't know who Greyheart 16 is.
Greyheart 16. Who you got? Who are you?
But we've got Lane let's see. Lane has been playing guitar and working. Nice. And we got Alina's been learning the ukulele, painting, and annoying Alusha.
Annoying Alusha. Sorry, Alusha. Sorry, bro. You got to be annoyed sometimes. It's the older sister thing. If you're an older sister, you probably get what's going on. I bet you're getting. Devin had just joined. What's up, Devin? Good to have you out here, bro. I'm excited. Good stuff. We're ready. Ask what people have been doing today. All right, what we got? What else we got?
David says, my mom just logged into the chat. The meat was undercooked, Mom, and eggplant isn't that good.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, baby.
Also, every time you whoop, Griffey barks.
Really? Whoop, 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 whoop. Hopefully Griffey will start barking. If you don't know who Griffey is, that's the Jeffries dog. Last night we were doing a tribe leader meeting, and Griffey looked dead. He was on the ground. He just was like, dude, quarantine is not doing well for me. And maybe that's you. Maybe you're like stuck in your house. You're like, man, what is going on? But that's awesome. Devin's working and walking by our house right now. He's probably going to try to drop by and jump in. But yeah, anyway, so we're going to get started. We're going to do a little bit of worship. Like I said, we'll do some games at the end. So we'll do a little worship. We'll do a little bit of a game thing, just kind of an open up for those who are just joining the stream. And then at the end, we'll do some gift card giveaways with our games. We actually will have 2 games. One, you actually have time. Like this week, you will have time to do it in your own house.
Ooh,
one of the
Alusha's
games.
On too.
Alusha's on too. What's up, Alusha? If you're just tuning in, just giving our tribe recap, what we're doing. So a little worship, a little word, some games for some gift card giveaways. So stay tuned. Really excited for that. But anyway, I'm going to pray. We'll get started. We're going to do a little worship. I don't know how the sound will be. I don't even know if I'll be on tune. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going to be singing Canvas in the Clay. We'll put it up on the screen. So if you don't remember the words, hey, that's okay. I don't either. I got a little cheat sheet down here to help me. So we're all on the same page. But yeah, so it'll be pretty cool. So God, we just thank you for tonight. We thank you for those who are tuning in. God, we're just so blessed by you that you are such a good God. That God, even in the midst of the craziness in the world and the COVID-19 outbreak, God, that you still love, you're still moving, you're still building, you're still edifying. And that Jesus, we just give you our time. We just give you our attention, God. All the stuff that's been just holding us back, God, we just give to you right now. And we just say, even in our rooms, God, in our bedrooms, in our closets, in our living rooms, in our cars, wherever we're watching, that God, that you would just be present there. We just ask that Jesus, you would be so present in each of those rooms, and that God, your glory would rest upon your people tonight in Jesus' name. And everybody said,
Amen.
Amen. Right on. All right, so we're going to try doing a little bit of a worship action. So we'll see how this goes. I heard some of you guys have been practicing your guitars, ukulele. That's awesome, Alina. Super proud of you for that. That's pretty cool. So hopefully, if you got an instrument at home, now's the time to practice. You're not going to have more time than you will now. But yeah, it's crazy. All right, any more stuff coming through YouTube, Facebook? I want to give shout outs for before we start.
David said if I bought Zach a fake tan, would he use it?
As long as it's not orange.
You look pretty bright just because there's a lot of light in here right
Yeah,
now.
There's a lot of light.
As the sun goes
It's
down.
Jesus. He walked in the room, and so it's pretty nuts right now. Yeah. Woo! All right, let's just worship. Just wherever we're at. If it seems funny, it is going to be a little funny, right? You're not used to probably worshiping in this way, or so. Thank you. You love the sound of me drinking water. I appreciate that. That's the anointing.
Who said that?
Devin. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear. We're going to just sing Canvas in the Clay. And I just want you just engage as much as you can. If you got to find a private part in your room or your house, just away from people, like just do it. And I just invite you to sing along. Don't be, it's just really easy. It's like watching sports or watching something. We're just like a watcher. Right? We just watch. We're just audience members. But tonight I want you to be participants in the presence, participants in what he has for you. So we're just going to sing. Oh, in my mother's womb, you formed me with your hand, known and loved by you. Before I took a breath, when I doubted, Lord, my I doubted. And when I doubted, Lord, remind me I'm wonderfully made. You're an honest and the body, and the canvas in the clay. And nothing has been wasted, and no failure or mistake. You're an artist and the fighter. Can't sing it again. When I doubted, Lord, remind me I'm wonderfully made. You're an artist and the potter, I'm the canvas in the clay. Oh, no, nothing has been wasted, and no failure or mistake. You're an artist and the fighter, you're the canvas in the clay. When I doubted, yeah. When I doubted, Lord. When I doubted, Lord. Oh, would you bring close? Oh, when I doubted. Oh, when I doubt that you are good. And when I doubted. Oh, when I doubt that you are close. When I doubted. When I doubt that you are close, when I doubt it, when I doubt that you are close, would you come so near? 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 Sing it. Would you come so near right now? Would you come so near right now? Would you come so near right now? God, we need you. God, we need you. Would you come so near right now? Would you come so near right now? Would you come? Would you come? Make all things work together for my future and for my good. You make all things work together for your glory and for your name. You make all things work together for my future and for your name. You make all things work together for your glory, for your name. When I doubted, Lord, remind me that I'm wonderfully made. You're an artist in the pottery, you're the canvas in the clay. Yeah, I know nothing has been wasted, and no failure or mistake. You're an artist in the pottery. Just sing your own song wherever you're at. Just invite you. Oh, Jesus, you're good. Singing words on the screen is great, but singing it from your heart's better. Oh, we love you right now. When I doubted, oh Lord, would you come close? Oh, would you come close? You are good, good. Oh, you are good. never gonna let me down. No. You're 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 never gonna let me down. You're never gonna let me down. No, no. You're never gonna let me down. You're never gonna let me down. You are good. You're good. Oh, you are good. Oh, yeah, yeah. You are good. You are good. Sing it over your family. You are good. Over your friends, over those who are in fear. Oh yeah, you are good. Over difficulty, over sickness, over depression. You are good. You're good. Oh yeah, yeah. You are good. Oh God, you are good. Oh Jesus. Oh, you are running after me, running after them. You are coming so close. Oh yeah, you are coming so close. You are coming so close. You are coming oh so close. Oh Jesus, oh you're good in my family. Oh Jesus, I trust you in my family. Oh Jesus, I trust you over my body. Oh God, I trust you over my community. Yeah, you are good. You're good. Oh, last time through, come on. You are good. Sing it out. Oh, you are good. You're good. Oh, you are good. Let's do it one more time. It's just so good. Yeah, you are good. Oh, you are good. Oh, you are good. We'll just say a prayer and we'll just end our time here. It's just so sweet. Just at the very end of that worship, I just really sensed just some of you guys singing along. And it's just the unity of Christ, the unity of Jesus. Can't be stopped. There's nothing that can stop it. Not one thing. And it's so powerful when we join together in community like this. Just loving on the Lord, loving on each other. Just bringing hope, getting recharged. God loves it. So, just God, we just thank you for today. We thank you for everyone watching, even those who aren't watching, God. We just pray for our tribe audience, our tribe students, our tribe parents. That, God, there would just be so much peace on them amidst any storm, any chaos, God, any pain, any injury, or sickness. God, we just thank you that you're good, that you're working in their life, that you're bringing that internal peace, knowing that you're working it out, that you're working on behalf of them and for them and through them and to them, and that, God, you haven't stopped loving them. And we just thank you there would be such a sweet presence here, God. Just even in this quarantine, it would be like a crucible, God, where we just come into just close contact with your presence, and we're forever changed. And we just thank you for that in Jesus' name. And everybody said, Amen. Amen. Well, booyah. Thanks for joining, you guys. So we're just starting off. If you just have been joining us, we just started our little worship set, our Tribe Youth service. We started with a little worship. We're going to have a little bit of an icebreaker for those who are watching. And then we have a short word and then some games for some gift cards. Will you win? Simone was our big winner last week. Got an Amazon gift card. I want to hear what kind of gift cards you're interested in. It was super easy for me to give it to her too. Because guess what? A lot of these guys all have online ways to give your gift card. So I was just able to email it to her. Super simple, super easy, super quick. So hopefully you win that tonight. I'd be super pumped. Write in the comments if you got a gift card to Amazon or Dairy Queen or something. What would you use your money? If it was Amazon, what would you, with your winnings, what would you buy? Let's just say it was $100. It's not going to be that much. Sorry, guys. But let's just say that you won. What would you buy? Or what would it go towards? I'd love to hear it in the comments. I'd love to hear what's going on with you and what you're thinking. Love it. I love it. I love it. Any comments coming through, Sarah?
Grady has joined us.
Grady joined us.
Yep.
Right on. Welcome out, Grady. Glad you're with us, bro. Hope everything's good with you. And
Isaac joined us.
Isaac? What?
Mm-hmm.
Isaac, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Glad you're with us. We got a lot of people tuning in on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You have 3 ways to watch. Instagram and Facebook, it's at Tribe5. So you just look that up and you'll find us there. It's on our on Instagram, it's in our live story. On Facebook, it's just on our Tribe Youth page. And then on YouTube, it's on our Tribe Youth YouTube. Look for our YouTube symbol when you look up Tribe Youth. There's a few other channels on YouTube that have it. But you can comment away in any of those forms, facets, whatever you like. So it'll be perfect cool. Right on, right on, right on. All right, so comments. Faucet. We got James. Faucet for the RV coming through. That's what he would buy. That's awesome. I like that. Anyone, Facebook, YouTube, what would you buy? Anything coming through, Sarah?
Not yet.
Not yet. What would you buy? What would you purchase? If you got that Amazon gift card, what would it be? I'm interested. Before we move on, we play a little opener. Super pumped. Woot, 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 woot. Welcome out to our Tribe Youth service.
Sophia Lipinski says, birthday presents for my family.
Ooh, right on, Sophia. Yeah, all right. You're very giving. That's very nice.
David Benica says, I would buy Zach a pillow with my face and sequins on it.
You'd buy a pillow with your face on it. David, I can only imagine that who else you've bought that for already. Did you give one to your mom?
I just was commenting to him. I think your mom might like that.
That's awesome.
Mother's Day is coming.
If you're wondering who the voice is behind the cameras, it's our very own Sarah Sanders. Yes, my wife. She's doing the comments, the background chatter, making sure everyone's in, making it happen. Ooh.
Alina would buy toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
Well, good luck. I think the whole world is going after that right now. But dude, yeah, TP for real. If I'm sure some of you have been to the store and it's been nuts. Marcy has been awesome. Marcy Davis, she's been posting on Facebook wherever there's some hand sanitizer and toilet paper, that kind of stuff. So helping a brother out. I appreciate that. We got Jonathan said, who used it to buy Animal Crossing. Ooh, yeah, actually. Sarah's sister has that game. She likes it. She's been playing it. That's pretty cool. Got a Switch. It's the way to go. What else we got? Anything else?
Krista says random stuff that she finds that she doesn't need but wants.
Krista, at least you're honest. I appreciate that. Yeah, I buy a lot of random stuff online too that I'm just like, oh my goodness. Why am I buying this? Why am I wasting my money? Most y'all, though, most of y'all are the candy people, dude. You go to the store and you're about to walk out like you're just with your parents or something, and you're in that last little row. I bet you, I have a pretty strong feeling that about 100 of you go for the candy right before you leave. And it's like way overpriced. I bet you do. All right, anything else coming through?
Oh, we got Brooklyn Maxwell's on. She
Brooklyn
would buy lip gloss, LOL.
Lip gloss, yeah, dude. All right. I'd be down for that if I wore it, but, you know, Sarah would be down for it. So it'd be a nice gift. I could give a nice gift, I guess.
Kenneth would want an Amazon card, and he would spend it on food.
I knew it. You're one of those foodies, Kenneth. You're one of the foodies, man.
And Isaac would want a Robux card.
Ooh, Robux. Yeah, that's a good game.
Alicia would buy a hat.
Alicia, what kind of hat? Are we talking a sports hat, a beanie? Are we talking like a baseball cap? Like, we talking like the crazy hair hats that have the hair that goes like up like this? I'm interested. Remember, if you're just tuning in, you can join us on any of our platforms. We got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We got leaders in the comment sections, each of those, to help you out. So if you got questions, you want prayer for something, you want to reach out, please do so. We want to connect with you guys so bad. And speaking of which, before we move on, I have...
Alicia would want a dad hat.
A dad hat, yeah, dude. Right on. Like trucker hat style, right? I'm guessing. Or maybe you're thinking of like the old man hat, like the old man like baseball Mariners hats, you know. But yeah, so I want to give a few announcements. First up, in the works, super excited about this. We are going to have a virtual game night. Yes, you heard me right, a virtual game night. It's going to be crazy. We're still kind of figuring out how this is going to work. But we did it the other night with Sarah's family. We had basically everybody on Zoom. So if you're not familiar with Zoom, talk to your parents, see if they can maybe make an account for you, or maybe you can make your own account if you're old enough. But a Zoom account is for like businesses to conference, like video conference. Well, guess what? We've been using it at the church to connect, have prayer meetings, that kind of thing. But we've also been using it with family stuff. So the other day we played one of the Jackbox games. Remember the games we played on the TV at Tribe? Well, we played that actually virtually, and it went really well. We were able to basically, if you have a computer and a device, or if you have at least two devices that can connect to the internet, then you can play with us. One was used as like a video camera, just to basically see you, kind of like how I'm using with Instagram or Facebook right now. And the other one is to use to play the game. So if you're interested, we're going to be having that coming up here very shortly. So it'll be a virtual game night. So check out your email. I'll make sure leaders are contacting you guys. So maybe if there's some way you want to direct message a leader and say, dude, I'm totally interested in this, give me your email so that we can add you into that. That would be awesome. But yeah, be looking out for that. So I'm super excited. So I've got a new one. They just released a new game. It's called Drawful 2. It's a drawing game you can play on any device. It's pretty crazy. So we'll be playing a little bit of that board game. And we might have even something else too. We're looking at doing maybe a Risk night. If you've ever played Risk, we want to do some board game stuff, really connect midweek. So I'm excited about that. Second announcement, we'll have our leaders. So our leaders are all quarantined, right? Everyone's in their houses just like you guys are. But they have stuff they want to share. They have games that you guys can play during the week, things to think about. And so they're going to be posting on our Facebook and Instagram pages, and maybe even YouTube too if it's video style. But we're going to get some posts out there, so be looking for that. Be watching us. We want to stay connected with you as much as possible, and so that's just one of the ways we're going to be doing it. So I'm super excited for that. And then also, third announcement, if you need prayer for anything, like legit anything that you need prayer for, maybe your family's like in need. Maybe you actually have a practical need, like maybe you don't have enough food or like finances are super tight right now or whatever it is for you and your family. Like we want to help meet that, and we want to help provide any resources we can, or at least get you connected with stuff that we know. And so if you have a need or you just want prayer, please reach out. This isn't a time to be alone. It's not a time to be isolated. Like we all have needs. We all need to get prayer. So yeah, please reach out for that. Okay, so that's it for our announcements. So first game, this is going to be, actually, you're going to need a pack of cards. So this is going to be a game that you're going to play during the week. You have until Friday at midnight. Friday at midnight. I want to make that clear. You have until this Friday night, April 3rd, actually it'd be April 4th, in the very first minute of the morning. You need a pack of cards. What you're going to do is you're going to actually make a card tower. Now, I saw some other people doing this. It looks super fun. And I will give a gift card to the one who builds the best. The best. So what I'll do is I'm going to, best is kind of a hard word. Maybe I'll do, who can build the tallest freestanding card tower just using a pack of cards. So you can't use outside things. So you can't use like tape. You can't use glue. You can't position stuff at the bottom to make it super legit. So you've got to basically just freehand, use your cards, and make your card tower. Now, you can win a gift card. Now, I'm not really good at this game. I'm okay. As you notice, boom, it's kind of working right there. So that's good. That's a good start. And I'm just building this on my leg. So that's not a super good strategy at all. Don't do that. But if I can get one level, I legit just got one level on my leg. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Like, that's nuts. So I just got it on my leg. I don't know if you can see it, but if I can get one level, you better all get like 3 or more, and the winner gets a gift card. So this will be until when? What day? Boom. Yes,
right.
card games do work better on carpet. CJ's saying, yes, it's a good strategy. You just gave away your strategy. Now everyone knows, though. I hope you get it. And then here's what you got to do. So you're going to take your cards. You're going to make your tower. And you've got to snap yourself like in... Actually, I'd probably prefer a video. So just a short video. It doesn't have to be super long. But I want you to email it to me at zachs@newhc.org. Maybe we can put that up here. You can type it in to one of the song lyrics, Sarah, so that they can see. I'm going to want you to email it to that source. And maybe I'll just write it on here. Or you can direct message me on Instagram. You can direct message me on Facebook. Even on YouTube, you could post as a comment. But best would be if you can get this email going. So if you just want to send it to that email for our game, I'll post it to Instagram, Facebook. So if you forget what the email is, don't worry about it. But just take like a short video of your tower. Give us the cool like little look around, like how cool it looks, and maybe yourself in front of it doing like a weird face or something. But that's for a gift card. So make sure you send it to zachs@newhc.org, or you can direct message me on Facebook. You can direct message me on Instagram and even on YouTube as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So that is our first game. If I can legit do one like level on my legs, you better be able to do at least one level on your legs. And yes, carpet does work better, CJ, so I appreciate that. All right, any other comments, questions about the competition or anything like that? Post right now. I'll give you a minute to respond, and then we're going to be moving on. And actually, I got some cool cards here. Some Disneyland cards. I got these from... Did we get these from the Heads? Yep. We got these from the Heads, Devin and Katie Head, who go to New Horizon Church. They're awesome. They're my best friends. So I love them. They're awesome. So, Disneyland. Do you got better cards? Maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe it's legit. Who knows? But any questions about that? Remember, you have until when? Friday at midnight. I want to give a gift card away. I'm trying to give gift cards away. I want to do it. But you got to have the tallest. It's got to be the tallest. So we got to have a little video, and that includes levels. So how many levels can you do? Right? So if you don't have, like, if it gets close and 2 people have 4 levels, then we'll tie. Maybe I'll split it and I'll give it, or 5 levels, or 6, or whatever you got. So remember, you're going for the most. You need video proof of it. Give it to my email, or you can respond on Facebook or Instagram. All right, any comments on that, sir?
Isaac says he doesn't have cards. I said, have your parents buy some when they go grocery shopping.
That's true. Grocery store has cards. It's the quarantine special. These are required for quarantine, or else you'll go crazy. All right, what else we got? Anything else?
Some kids were a little concerned that it's due at midnight. They're going to be asleep. I said submit it before you go to bed.
Yeah, submit before you go to bed. Remember, you don't have to post it at midnight. It just needs to be done by Friday at midnight. That's all we're looking at. So that would be pretty cool. All right, so moving on. If you have any more questions, ask our leaders in the comments. They will get you going. My email was backwards. Of course it was. Oh, you're crazy, Instagram. Well, just know, direct message me on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. You can also find my my info on our website, newhc.org, newhorizonchurch.org. So newhc.org, and so you can find my email in there as well. So thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that.
David wants to know, if he wins, will you pay for a semester of his college?
Yes, but I choose the college.
Patty says online school.
College of Hard Knocks. That's what I'll give you. I'll give you a semester of Hard Knocks. There.
Spencer said, "What? I'm your best friend."
Sorry, Spencer. Love you, heart. All right, so moving on. All right, so we're getting to our word, and then we'll play our game for tonight, where we've got our gift cards we're giving away. So happy you guys are joining us. There's a lot of you joining us. I'm super pumped that you guys are all with us. That's crazy amazing. So tonight, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be chatting a little bit about temptation. And you're like, ooh, wow, temptation, that sounds great. I love it. Let's talk about it. But no, it's not so much about temptation. It's really about, it's hard to help others, to help other people when you are not healthy. Or like when you're injured. So think about it like this. Basically, I'll start with this. This week, I wasn't feeling so hot. I was having a bunch of I was just super fatigued, not feeling good at all. And so I just I've just been hanging around the house and trying to get work done from home and self-quarantining, as they say. And I've been praying about it. God's been healing me, dude, and it's been awesome. This is the best I've felt all week. So it's just praise the Lord. But something came to my attention. He just had a revelation for me, even personally, about my own life. And he was kind of talking to me about how even amidst the sickness, now he didn't give me the sickness, right? That doesn't come from Jesus. That comes from the devil. But Jesus loves to use situations to bring good, to bring improvement. And so God began to speak to me and started to relate about how when someone is sick, it's really hard for them to help someone else. And so I started seeing in my life areas where I wasn't healthy in Jesus, and how I wasn't able to help people effectively necessarily in those areas, and then that kind of spilled over into other areas of my life as well. And then God began to speak to me specifically for me about what are some areas that I really need to get healthy in, and then I started thinking, even today when I was preparing the sermon, that it's like a mountain climber. It's what's up, Simone? It's like a mountain climber. When they're climbing a mountain, you don't want to climb a mountain with someone who has a broken leg. That just seems, they're not going to, because when you get in a tough circumstance, when you get in a tough bind, you're stuck in a tough location, are they going to be able to help you out? No, they're not going to be able to help you out, right? When you're injured, you can't really help somebody effectively. I wouldn't want to go up on a mountain with somebody who had a broken leg. That just seems silly, because they'd be bringing me down, and then they wouldn't be able to help me, and so it'd be bad, right? So same thing with us in our lives. Sometimes we have areas of our life that need to get healthy. They're sick or they're injured in a certain way, and they're not lining up with the way God wants us to live in that area. And so tonight I'm just going to be talking about, how we can get healthy and what's going on. So Isaac says, I'm talking too fast. All right, I'll slow down, bro. I apologize. I'm a fast talker. I should be an auctioneer. Actually, I'm not that fast. Actually, who thinks they could be an auctioneer? 100, going for once, going twice. I can't even do it. But if you think you're a fast talker, or your parents say you have a big mouth, maybe this is the thing that you could do with your life. You give an auctioneer. Right here, prophetic word for your life. In Jesus' name. Just kidding. But yeah, so tonight we're talking about temptation, but really what we're talking about is getting healthy. And so we can help others. And I think everyone in every realm of influence, whether you're really in the world or not, you want to positively influence those around us, right? And then we as Christians, we have a special opportunity to influence and care for and love on the people around us. But that requires us to be healthy. right? Kind of like in the mountain climbing example, you got to be healthy to help someone else. Same thing in Christianity, right? We may not be fully matured, but we can be healthy, right? I would rather have a 8-year-old kid helping me climb a mountain than I would an experienced mountain climber who has a broken leg. Why? Because one's healthy and one's not. Now, is one more mature? Yes, definitely. One is more mature, but I would rather have the one who's healthy helping me out. And so the same thing with you and with us is we want to make sure we're healthy so we can help others. And who's going to have the hope if we can't have the hope? And who's going to bring the influence and the healing and the health and the wholeness and the joy and the peace and the strength to other people if we're not healthy? So I think one way the devil tries to get us in this is through temptation. He tries to kind of wear down our strength, tries to injure us, or at least we do self-injury through this way, is through our sin or temptation. And so when I was thinking about this, what are some common ways, and maybe even now in quarantine, what are some ways that the devil's going to try to get us to get an unhealthy lifestyle? Because like everything got switched up all at once. Students you guys are all off school, or not off, but I mean, many of you are doing online school stuff now, but it's not the same experience. You're out of your normal routines. Maybe you're home for way more than you normally are, right? And so we're all looking at like all these different ways, and the devil loves to test us and tempt us with stuff that is wrong, or it's a perversion, or it's slightly off of what Jesus has for us. So some ways that I figured out and I realized that may be affecting you guys and maybe us just in general as society, because we're all at home, is one is lashing out at family, right? You're so close proximity to family, like every day you don't get like a break from them maybe, and it gets kind of nuts. And so I just think that's one way the devil likes to tempt us into doing wrong, is to really lash out in anger, rather when we should be we're the Christians, we should be the peacemakers. We should be sowing peace into our families, bringing hope to our families, and we can't do that when we're lashing out and causing disunity, right? So I think that's one way that maybe we may be unhealthy in this time, and maybe just a warning for us just to kind of fix that and change that. And another way I saw was screen time. Right, we are getting so much more screen time. Everybody's online right now doing Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're watching endless YouTube videos, playing video games on our TVs or on our iPads or computers. And so we have all this screen time, and I think the devil likes to use that sometimes, is when is maybe into looking at things or watching things that he knows and we know aren't right, and he tempts us into doing it. And one of those things may be pornography, or it may be looking at videos, even content, just videos with a bunch of swearing, just filling our eye gates and our minds, filling our ears with a bunch of junk that we just don't need, and it doesn't help us. And so I think that's another way that we're tempted maybe in this quarantine, and just another thing to watch out for maybe an area that we need to be healthier in. And then another one is operating out of fear. Like the news is spilling out fear like crazy. Like every headline's about death or destruction or things aren't working or all this stuff. But there's so much more good news out there. And I just want to say that just we as Christians, we should have the most hope of anyone ever alive, like ever. Because we have Jesus, like no matter what happens to us, right? If we die, we're in eternity with Jesus. We get to spend forever with him in salvation. Like that's legit. So we shouldn't have fear about anything. Like, and the world is so fearful about dying, but we as Christians shouldn't. Which means that then we shouldn't operate out of fear. We shouldn't operate out of rejection. And so I think that's another way that the devil is trying to get us in this time. And just with temptation, another area that we need to improve health-wise is not giving into fear. Not living out of fear, but living in faith. Trusting that God's going to take care of us, that his promises are true, that he really does care and love for us. He really does love humanity. And that he doesn't send this junk on people just to, you know what I mean? So I just think that's another area. And then, there's other stuff too, lying or stealing or, I don't know, sneaking out or whatever I don't know. You know what's up with you, right? But I just want to invite us into self-examination, examining an area of our life that we need more health in, we need to be healthier in, so that we can really be the hope to our families, we can be the hope to our friends, we can really minister like Jesus would. And I just want to end with this. So we're going to end with the story. And just know you're not alone in temptation. Dude, all the leaders get tempted all the time. You students, I know you all get tempted all the time. It's a crazy culture we live in. We're so interconnected. With that, though, comes temptation. And just to know, Jesus was tempted too. Jesus was legit tempted too. So before I even jump into our main passage, there's a passage out of 1 Corinthians 13. Maybe we can bring it up and I'll read it to you. And maybe backwards for you on Instagram. Sorry, y'all. But here's what we got. All right, see you, Simone. Love ya. All right, so we've got this. It says, "No temptation has overtaken you, but such as common to man." And God, so basically it's saying, dude, nothing has come against you except what mankind deals with all the time. And it says, "And God is faithful. He will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will provide the way of escape also." So he lets you escape, like he provides a way out. He doesn't do the tempting, but he provides a way out. So I want you to know that Jesus is your way out. So if this stuff is coming up, just know Jesus is your way out. You're not alone. Everyone deals with this, but some people don't know how to cope and actually fix the problem. You do, and it's through Jesus and giving him your heart. And we'll talk about that more at the end. But let's view just a few ways that Jesus was able to counteract temptation. In Matthew 4, the devil, right after his baptism by John the Baptist, he was baptized. He's about to start his ministry. But before he does that, what happens is he's tempted in the wilderness by the devil for 40 days straight while he's fasting. I'm like, dude. And he was led out there by the Holy Spirit to fast. And guess what? The devil met him there with temptation. And so I just want you to know, even when you're growing in the Lord and you're growing in maturity, you never escape this temptation thing. Even Jesus, the Son of God, was tempted. But it says he didn't sin. And so let's maybe learn what he did and maybe what we can do to help make those areas of our life a little more healthy. So this will be our last part of our message, and then we'll move on to our game. Thanks for joining us. If you're just joining us, by the way, this is Tribe Youth, our Wednesday night service for 6th to 12th graders. If you're outside of those bounds, it's okay. You're welcome anyway. We love that you're joining us. We will be doing a game in a little bit for some gift cards, so please stay here. I'm excited for that, so it'll be great. But we're just talking about temptation tonight. So we're going to get into this verse. So again, like I said, this is after his baptism. He is now in the wilderness, and he's going to be tempted. So let's see what happens. It says, "Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil." Bad news. "After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry," rightfully so. I would be too. "The tempter came to him and said, 'If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread.'" So wait, let's look at this. So the tempter is the devil. He's tempting Jesus to turn stones into bread. Well, if you think about that, you're like, well, what's the big deal? How's the temptation there? What's the temptation? What the devil is trying to do is he's basically trying to get Jesus to trust more so in himself than in God. And so he's saying, dude, just turn these stones to bread. And the next verse. Verse 4. "And Jesus answered, 'It is written, man should not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God.'" Boom. How does he recover from that temptation of sin? How does he do it? He uses the word of God. This is Bible, dude. This is Old Testament. He basically had it in his heart, and when the devil tempted him, he's like, no, boom, this is my answer because this is who I am. It was an identity thing. So he's trying, if you are the Son of God, if you are the Son of God, right? And so he's tempting with his identity, saying that, oh, your identity is not in God, it's in yourself, or it's in something else. And so he just comes back with it with the Bible. And same thing with you. You can do the same thing with the devil. If you're feeling temptation to look at pornography or to lash out at your family, you just say, no, that's not who I am. Jesus, I thank you that you've made me to be a peacemaker. And you just say, I rebuke you, devil. That's not who I am. Right? And that's basically what Jesus just did. All right, next up. "Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple." So really high. "If you are the Son of God," he said. If you are the Son of God. And guess what? Another identity thing. Something we struggle with too. All right, if you're on Instagram, really quick, I want to tell you it's about to end. So make sure you join. We're going to start it up again. So it's going to end here in 3, 2, 1. Join our next Instagram, please. Thank you. All right. All right, here we go. Sorry those on Facebook. Sorry those on YouTube. Instagram only lets us go for 1 hour and then it cuts us short. All right, what's up, Instagram? Welcome back. We're going to give them a chance to catch up, but if we want to just review, what did he attack? His identity, who he was. Same thing with us. The devil loves to attack our identity. He loves to attack who God created us to be. And sometimes he perverts it just a little bit to get us off, right? And so that's one area we're going to talk about here in a second, but I'll wait for more of these guys to jump back on. What's up, you guys? Sorry, Instagram. We dropped you like a cold turkey, and it probably hurt. Sarah's looking at me like, what does that even mean? I don't know. It's a lame dad joke, and I'm not even a dad. I don't even know. But anyway, okay, so get back into it. All right, so if you are the Son of God, he said, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Devil's even trying to use a Bible verse to change Jesus' identity in God, which is crazy. All right, let's see what happens next. Jesus answered him, it is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in their splendor. What is he tempting him with now? What he came for. He came for the world. He came to save the world. And so now you're looking at this and said the kingdoms of the world in their splendor. He's trying to show him, look, I have the authority through Adam that I stole from him in the Garden of Eden. And the devil's saying, I can give that to you, Jesus. Let's look at the next verse. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Jesus said, away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. We're just going to stay here for a second. You understand, the devil will tempt you in areas that are actually strengths of yours, that God made you to reign in life in. And one of these, and even in areas where you have a promise over your life. So if in this area, I just want you to see that Jesus was tempted with something that God was going to give him anyway, but the devil was trying to subvert and said, look, I can give it to you quicker, easier, all that stuff. This is actually very similar to like pornography or looking at stuff like that or believing or operating out of fear, right? Because what it's doing is it's attacking your strength. And we as Christians, our strength is in the promises of God. So we're strong. We should be people of faith. That's why we're attacked with fear. Because then, guess what? If he can get us to fear, it takes us out of our faith. Or even this, right? You have a promise over your life, right? Or maybe you're challenged with pornography or something like that. Well, guess what? You are actually a person who is able to love people completely. And actually, God has ordained you to have a marriage that is so blessed in intimacy and in sexuality in the right way. And he just blessed that. And what the devil's trying to do is say, that promise isn't good enough. Let me try to give you something that's quicker and easier. And so just know the devil will tempt you in an area that actually is a strength for you and actually is an area of promise for you. So don't feel bad if you're tempted in an area, because guess what? The devil knows that the devil's trying to get you off track, and he knows it's an area of strength, so he doesn't want you to partake in it. So just something to think about in this time. I just want to pray for you guys. I know this is a tough season. I know it's a tough time for us to really enter into this, but let's just remember God's got a good thing for us. The world's not ending, right? God has more planned for us. Remember, it talks about us as Christians going from glory to glory, and it says that his kingdom is ever advancing. So guess what? He's not done yet, guys. He still wants to work in your lives. And if there's any temptation or stuff, I just want to pray for you, and that those areas would be healthy. And so I'm just going to pray for you, and we're going to move on. Sound good? All right, love you all. So, God, we just thank you for these students. We just say that, God, you would be blessing and leaders. God, leaders, students and leaders and parents and whoever's tuning in, that Jesus, that they would, that temptation would not be an issue for them. That God, even when they are tempted, that Jesus, you would be providing that way out. That God, and we just thank you that it would be easy to turn to you. And that God, they would use the word of God as their weapon against the enemy when they're tempted. They would use the Bible, God, it would be written on their hearts. And that Jesus, that they, even right now, there would be a mind shift for those who are watching. That God, that they would no longer perceive temptation as a weakness of who they are. But God, it would be an opportunity for them to yield and show their strength in Jesus. And that God, we just bless them this time, that temptation cannot overcome them, that they overcome it by and through Jesus. And God, we even say it's easy for them to worship and to praise and to pray and to read their Bible, God, during the season. And that with all their time, and that God would just be an attractive thing, that even their bodies naturally would be attracted to your presence in that way. And we just thank you. We love you, God. We bless these students, and we say that this would be a tremendous season of growth so that when they start up school again in a few more weeks, that Jesus, they are the light of the world, that they're so fired up, God, that they're able to take on anything that comes their way. And we just bless them in this way. In Jesus' name, everybody saying,
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Right on. What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up?
So Isaac found out why you were talking so fast. It was his playback speed that he fixed it.
Isaac's playback speed. That's good to know, actually, Isaac. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really good to know. Okay, so we're going to get into our real game for tonight. I'm super excited for this. Thank you for joining us so far. It is 8:05, so we're still doing good, man. It's still not even as long as a tribe service yet. But yeah, super pumped. Okay, so our game tonight is based on espionage. Now, I'm really excited for this. This should be good. So hopefully you do good at this. Now, if you don't know espionage, here's how it is played. You get a series of questions, and they'll ask you what percentage of people do this, and they'll give an activity or an item. So, for example, and it's all the answers are taken from surveyed questions online. So they gave people online a survey, and they said, okay, hey, what percentage of people have meatballs in their spaghetti? And then what you would do is you would answer what your percentage is based upon what you think people would say. So in that example, let's say you guessed 25%, and let's say it was actually 50%. For this game, what you're going to do, and this is very important, you're going to need a few things. So you're going to need a way to record things, so like a pen, a pencil, and then you'll also need something like a piece of paper. So you'll need those things right now. So I'll give you about 30 seconds to a minute. Actually, I'll give you a full minute because you may have to track stuff down. So you need to grab a pen or some writing utensil, pencil, anything like that, and then a piece of paper, and then we're going to start this game, and I'm going to show you how we do the totaling for that. So, awesome. You get about a minute. 1 minute. You get 1 minute.
David wants to know if there's any Cracker Barrel gift cards.
Man, is there even a Cracker Barrel nearby?
No.
There's no Cracker Barrels nearby, you silly goose.
Patty says Goodwill.
Goodwill. Right on. What's up, Marcy? Welcome back. Sorry, Instagram booted you. It booted all of us. It only lets us do an hour on Instagram, then we got to start over. But pretty cool.
Patty said it's only a Instagram. It's in the name.
Yep. I'm totally manipulating it for my own purposes. Any other comments? How we all doing? Remember, we're getting our piece of paper and our pen or pencil. We're about to play our game. Super excited. So make sure you grab that now. We're playing Guespionage. It's a percentage-based game. So you're guessing what percentage of people do this activity, and we'll have that for you. All right. So while we're waiting for those to grab their pencils and paper, because I know Facebook, YouTube has a slightly bigger gap in time of how live this actually is, so I'll give them a little bit longer. But right now, I want to hear if you've been watching any television shows during this quarantine. You've been binge watching something. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad. But what has been your show of choice? You're like, dude, I just cannot stop watching this show. For us, we've actually watched quite a bit of Psych. It's a pretty funny show. It used to be on USA. We've been liking that. Parks and Rec, Marcy, nice. Actually, that show, yeah, that's pretty funny. That is a pretty funny show. Ron Swanson is the highlight for me in that show, for sure. I wish I was half the man Ron Swanson was. Oh, man. All right, what's your shows? What do we got? Shows of choice. Sarah, what's your show? Your top show right now?
Well, you just said it. Psych.
Psych? Would you say Psych?
Mm-hmm.
Ron is a legend. Yes, he is.
David thinks that Cracker Barrel, that Boise, Idaho, has like 3 Cracker Barrels.
Are you going to drive to Boise, Idaho in a quarantine? You're going to get arrested, David. Actually, I don't know if Idaho's under quarantine.
James,
you might actually be able to eat in their restaurant. I don't know.
James says that Marcy's only watching to keep tabs on him. Oh,
well, James, it's good to have someone keep tabs on us. All right, what else we got? Top show being watched right now. Anything on YouTube? I'll accept YouTube shows. That works.
Patty says, James isn't here, Marcy. I haven't seen him. David says, hey, Randy, miss me?
Oh, my gosh. So funny. You guys are ridiculous. What about YouTube? Anything come through YouTube?
Isaac says he's never played this game. He doesn't know how to play. I said it's the game we've been playing in the lobby.
Yeah, you'll recognize it. All right, we got a gift card on the line. Wheel of Fortune.
Isaac says series of unfortunate events, and Grady says The Office.
Ooh, yeah.
Alina says Gilmore Girls. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, yes. Dude, Sarah watched. Those are all really good. Yeah, well done on the show choices. Those are all really good. Wheel of Fortune, I like that too, Jonathan. That's a good one. But, dude, Gilmore Girls, Sarah grew up on that stuff. It's just crazy.
Spencer says, who has time for TV?
Spencer says, who has time on TV? Spencer Jeffries, our leader, bass player, big old beard that you probably miss seeing because it's so luscious and great. Hey, what's up, CJ? Welcome back, bro. So basically, he's been working on these cranes super high up. It was like hailing on him the other day. So, yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of time for that kind of junk right now.
Sophia says The Office.
Ooh, Sophia. Office. Is that two office people?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's pretty good. So right now, CJ, we're talking about what shows we've been watching, if you've been watching shows online or on TV or anything like that. All right. Remember, get your pen and paper. We're about to start. I want to start like right away. So I make sure that we get through this. Super excited. I've got my very special notebook. It says, keep calm and listen to Jose Mourinho. If you don't know who that is, you should be ashamed of yourself. No, he's one of my top coaches. He's the coach of the Tottenham Hotspurs, a British, there's a British soccer league. They call it the English Premier League, and so it's pretty good. The Office is not church appropriate. Yes, Marcy. Says Miss Parks and Rec.
I agree with Marcy. I don't like The Office.
Josie. Yeah, it's actually Josie because he's Portuguese. He's actually not, it's not Spanish, so it's not Jose. So yeah, you actually say it different. It's kind of crazy. But yes. All right, any more comments coming through?
Oh, I guess Anna is on Angela's Facebook, and she says, on my block.
Oh, on my block. Okay. Yeah. Booyah. All right, so I want you to get your piece of paper and your pen. We're going to start here right now. Here's how the game works. So you're going to be given a question like, what percentage of people prefer French fries over mashed potatoes? And so then you would come up with a guess. So let's say you said, I think 50% of the people prefer French fries over mashed potatoes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the actual percentage. So you're going to have a guess, which you're going to write down on your piece of paper. So you're going to write down those who want French fries over mashed potatoes. You're going to write down 55%. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal the actual answer. So I'm going to say, no, actually, 75% of people prefer having French fries over mashed potatoes. So let's say you take your 55%, you thought 55% were going to be wanting it, and then the actual is 75%. What you're going to do to find your point total is you're going to take the difference in percentage between the one to the other. So for example, we have 75%, which is the actual, and then we have the 55%, which is the fries. Yes, Sophia Beatty, this is math class. Welcome to the party. All right, so here's the thing. You're going to take the difference. So the actual was 75%. The one you guessed was 55%. What's the difference between 75 and 55?
20.
20.
Pause though. David wants you to know how much better Arsene Wenger is than Jose Mourinho.
Arsene Wenger, yes.
Yeah.
I can't even say his name very well. He's our Frenchman.
Spencer's vote is Klopp.
Klopp, yep, Jurgen Klopp. If you're just joining us, we're about to start a game for a gift card. So if you win, I'm excited to see this, but you got to be honest. No cheating here. We can't be in the room with you, but guess who is? Jesus is. That's right. People are saying French fries all the way. French fries, baby. All right. So funny. All right, so what you're going to do, like I said, I'm going to give you a question, like I just said, French fries. What percentage of people prefer French fries over mashed potatoes? Then what you're going to do is you're going to make a guess. I guess 55% of people prefer French fries or mashed potatoes. Okay, perfect. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal the actual answer, and then I'm going to say, in this case, 75% of people actually preferred it. You're going to take your guess, which was 55%, and you're going to subtract it from the actual, which is 75%, and you're going to get the difference, and the difference is 20%. So your score for this first round is 20%. Okay, does that make sense? So your score for this first round would be 20 points. And so what you're going to do is on your piece of paper, you're just going to keep track of how close you are to the actual number. Now, in this, just like in golf, the lower the score, the better you do. Because that means that you got closer to the actual than what was, you got closer to the actual answer than what you could have. So the lower the score is the better. Okay, so here is our first question. We're going to get this out of the way. This will be a practice question. So you don't get any points for this one, so don't be pretending like you do. But those on Instagram, just know there's going to be a little bit of a wait. Those on Facebook, Instagram, or those Facebook and YouTube have a little bit of a delay compared to those on Instagram. So just know that's coming through. Okay, so first question. This is a practice. So you're going to practice. I want you to write on your piece of paper your percentage. And if you want to post it in the comments, you can too. But I'm just trusting you. Okay, so here we go. All right, so the first question is, and this is a real question, but it's not going to be counted for your score, just to practice. The question is, what percentage of people have talked on the phone for at least an hour a day? So what percentage of people talk on the phone for at least an hour a day? So now you got to factor in like business people. You got to factor in teenagers who are like long distance dating. Like you got to factor in a lot of different things. So I don't know what your answer is going to be, but I have the real one. Write what your percentage is on your paper. No, not during the virus. This is not during the quarantine period. This is just like people have been surveyed online, real life. What percentage of people talk on the phone for at least an hour a day? Now, you may be thinking, dude, I don't ever talk on the phone. Well, guess what? That means the percentage will probably be a little bit lower. And our percentage, if you know percentages, it goes from 0 to 100. So let's see those guesses, what we got. During the virus, 100%. That's funny, Sophia says. All right, what else we got? Comments coming through. Sarah, what do you think? What's your percentage? What's your guess?
I'm going to guess something like 35%.
35?
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah's guessing 35%. See 75%. What else we got? We got any guesses on there? Facebook or YouTube yet?
Not yet.
All right. My guess, honestly, I know the answer right now. I think my guess probably would have been 35%. Honestly. I mean, I have the answer right here, so it's kind of cheating, but I think my answer would have been about 35%. Most likely.
So is that the answer then?
No, that's not the answer. That's not the answer. All right. We're waiting for these guys. All right, what we got?
Anna says 75%.
Ooh, Anna says 75.
Sophia Lipinski says 40%.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Alusha says 31.15.